Curly locks the voice box, tell me what you think. Broke it down in detail, make me know the link. Curly locks the voice box, tell me what you think right now.
Alright, bless up Purple Nation. Welcome to episode 26 of Vice Box. What you think? I don't feel so good today. You know, as me talk all the while, it's alright, you know. You know, I have to be alright. You know what I mean? And I was gonna know at the time of year there again when it draw near to the 10th. And those who know the movement good know the date there. Reflect. You see me? I mean, say me not even did I go bother do no show. And you know, me just know say funny touch them time every year from like the 7th going up at us a heavy burden. You know. So you know what get me up today, despite what me I got through, is this thing with this little 14-year-old girl where it is said that this so-called man of an son mine beat to death with a hammer. One of the wickedest thing me ever see. And a life, believe me. But the wickedest part of it is the questions we have to ask. Who go in a room like that? Who go discover a scene like that? And the first instinct of a video it. Yeah, we know we talk about these things all the time, people and this callousness, but some of the time when you see it you know, based on the nature of where them take out them phone and them first instinct of a video. You video this with a little girl skin right out, a 14-year-old girl, and you not think about what this is going to do to our family. You're not even human. When we see a trap, we're most on the set for people walking every week. Yeah man, something terrible happen, and then we come on and you so come talk about certain things to make you feel like you have feelings and concern for anything other than yourself. That's the most I want to, that's that game the most I want to play now. But that's why I know that. No new truth no exist. Most I want to know what is true already. I want to need if you do, I want to need for act. But this is the problem coming in. A good thing my work on for everybody, I'm a reach a part where I no longer assume say the average person when I talk to understand nothing at all what I say. So that give me clarity and therefore calm through the storm at all time. No bother me. But it's sad. Nothing wanna say on a hate when I hate, and nothing wanna say on a love when I love. Cause the English dead there and they come like nothing at all. A man who contribute so much in life to music. And in dead and he come like him and no body, like him and nothing. Because I'm dead, and at the time when him dead, him not act. Him not relevant. Them people are wicked boy, you know. Most of them, you know. Whether I did broke when he dead, and I walk barefoot, that no matter. I done in English that. You deserve more respect on that. What more important than a man like that life? And that's why I tell people, especially them youth who come up in the music, don't believe the hype. Them people here, most of them people here, no love nobody. And for the whole heap of people who ask me about the Marley, Grammy, controversy topic, well, no, how long may I talk about these things? Even long before regular people. And I want to know exactly what it is about it. By now, I assume, so I must know what I'm going to say. Anyway, I'm going to unique perspective one and never did a pre-pan still. Just stay tuned. Soon talk about that. Anyway, back to this gruesome unaliving, you know, this little girl there. When you see them things go on, man, you know, ABC, it beyond the naked, a spiritual warfare. Call up now in St. Elizabeth. Wait, one brother, chop up him sister. Over front. See it there?
It is the first murder reported in St. Elizabeth since the start of 2025, and the nature of the incident has left residents disturbed. A brother turned on his sister, Brittany Hicks, and it took her life at this house they shared. It is reported he has mental issues and has been trying to engage in intimate relations with his sister for weeks. She refused those advances and he became violent and attacked her with a machete. The brutal attack happened around 7 Friday evening and was discovered sometime later by an older relative. Residents are outraged.
I am most disturbed about what took place here, and with my quiet little community of Taunton, I am most disturbed.
Reports are that the man was warned by police about his actions about 2 weeks ago after his sister reported his sexual advances.
You cannot reason with a mentally person. Once you see a man try to rape his sister, it's not normal. This man needs help. So let's get help for him.
Mental illness is real, and it's another thing in Jamaica. We just get overlooked constantly. You know, important. Jamaica is a place where we have to admit it look good, it look better than ever, but it's not good. It's worse than ever. It's not good till you put certain infrastructure into place. We can't do some pretty thing, and the hospital them looks at too, and them condition they too. And all the place are run. People are lose their mind more than ever. I don't know if you put people, if you service people with unsound mind, I go affect. When them do certain things to other people, we're going to need these facilities for a program like them program. Because no more than ever, you're going to see people need them services. Because enough people are mad. The little girl dead, a grunt and a dead. Upon her last. And the instinct for a man do is take picture of the girl naked and blast it out. Just forget to say, that video will cause the whole of the problem where everybody see me do it. No, man. And then the biggest part of the problem is when I find, and it's not just in other situation, yeah, alone. We live in a country where we think, you know, some stupidness where I go up on TikTok is the most pressing need where we have it on. And think of the joke and me talking a straight up, but ambulance not come and get one of them things from way down in them early part then of 2004, 2005. Some people think that was a joke, and if you put it in a one joke category, a situation like them, yeah, it's important to improve the first responder aspect of our country. God no, man. It's more important than housing. And housing is very important and a pressing issue. But first responders, the first response, critical. You know whether somebody make it or not, because if ambulance could just reach certain place. And attend to somebody and hook them up to the life-saving machine them. And then move with them like how foreign do it. It would make a big difference, you know. But the upper class government representatives from both sides for years. Mind make up. I want them look on the people we need it the most. In the garrison and the rural area then. The places we need it the most, not get it. People still around. Look on, I just observe when I see on the screen. That look like our mother and like one next lady and some police, some ragtag. Lift her up and a carrier going on one service vehicle. That is supposed to happen. That's supposed to be the ambulance that right there, so. Because every second critical. Every second critical, man. I love see the first responder thing improve. Too much taxi man I run go put on slippers and too much people have to run a beg. I say put her in the car or put that one at this or yo put the youth in the you know say I'm dead. I'm tired to see that man. I'm tired to see that one of you complain about and then not complain about one of you ball for and demand in other country no ball for and demanded. Alex, that somebody was saying a message about the same thing to the hotline. To the question of whether or not it is true, said there was a neighbor who actually heard the little girl a ball and decided she and the mother not talk. So she now look. Me can't confirm or deny whether this is true or not. Me still a look into those allegations because when things go on, you have a lot of creative people who just get involved and start talk about a thing when not even go so. So I'm not even to entertain certain things. However, there is a voice note where I go around with, well, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, because them put an effect on them voice as to disguise them voice, where this person, I say them is the neighbor of the mother and her daughter were dead. And that them know certain things about them when them think people should have know. Well, it's an 8-minute voice note, so if you want to watch the whole entire 8 minute, me now play the 8 minutes. If you want to watch the whole 8 minute, the link in the description below. And me will just play it. It does sound like it flow like a one thing, but it is not. So me I put out a disclaimer that it is not the whole thing. Just I play a few minutes of it. So see it there.
Tell you the truth, I don't know these people to talk to. I just see them come and see them go over the past few years. But I don't know them like to talk to. I don't think I've ever said hello to her more than once or twice. Tell you the truth, I don't know which specific apartment they live in. Because my flat is on a different building, but close enough to their building. So I just realizing the flat now since the girl dead. But what we must understand, you know, is that there are 2 daughters. And I don't see no mention of the other daughter in the news. But you have to understand that the other daughter, from everything that I am hearing, the other daughter was in the vicinity of the incident when it took place. What I hear though is that one of her daughter, that small one who died, she did get expelled from school or was suspended from school for bleaching out her skin. Because you see the color of the picture that you see there? That is not how I know her when she was growing up as a little girl. Because, as I said, I've been there for a while. So that's not her normal skin color. And the other daughter also bleached, the bigger one. The bigger one is about 19, 20. You see, from the little girl there grew up, the little one was dead, she always, from her mother dressed her in the tight shorts from she like 8, 9, tight shorts, batty rider. The little picnic I dressing her from she small. You understand? And it's a little girl with prim. She very prim. And, you know, the mother no seem to put on a filter upon the little girl mouth. Me used to see her come in with one man. But, as you know, when you live in a this kind of community, people talk things. And even though I don't mix much, you know, people drop them words here and there. And I hear that the daughter, the little one, they with gunman. As a matter of fact, the 2 daughters, they with people of very low character. People that we don't normally would have want to mix with. But I don't know if them come from in this area. When I say in the area, in the scheme, what me hear to, you know, is that is our cousin. Is our cousin who find her, a male cousin. You understand me? So, it's family who find her, and I hear that he never got to no hospital for the wound. Him just tell the police what him see and what him hear, and him claim same have an encounter with the man who them say allegedly committed the act. But I yet him no get no injury at all. No injury. Me hear say him don't get. But truth be told, they are not one of the most popular families or set of residents in the scheme. Very few people talk to her or deal with her because the lady is a virego. You understand me? And therefore, she and everybody always in an argument. So nobody not to rally around she and her two girls. The reality is that no madman don't involve in this thing here.
First thing, you know Gary Seron. Everybody there so know exactly who killed the little girl. Believe it. There is no police in Jamaica we can investigate better than a garrison system. The system we run the garrison there. Know quick and fast who to kill the little girl there. This person here who make this voice note here sound like them and say, wow, everybody get it wrong, man. The little girl not innocent. Like, boy, she's of questionable character. So, she feel dead, you know. And that me get from this, you know, the attitude in her, it is like everybody are sorry for her and she is a questionable character. All I tell you now is why she feel unalive. I mean, you're not going to justify the unalive there. Nothing we said this as something we're deserving. I don't hear that. I just like, and no matter of fact, I just hear the one you say, I'm here say, and I want over this to say. P allegation. And I'm telling you every day, people do things to unalive themselves. But show me that in that case. Show me that not anything at all where you say, whosoever you be. Where she for unalive for? For fuck big man, for a bleach, for rebellious, for toxic. You know, if you do nobody nothing at all, for none of the above choice. Life, I go deal with them. Know that. Me telling you every day, as a matter of fact, me first telling you. But all the garrison culture, how it have certain aspects of it, where we program, feel love, we own self-destruction. But I know the case this. Just because nobody not deal with the mother and not deal with them and Ray, that means that she will drop out so. So her picnic will drop out so because nobody not like her. Make that make sense. And the biggest question is, oh, you say all of them something and you don't say how do it. How you busy, I watch out their life so and you know all of them things but you don't know how do it. Because I don't live another life, I try to find what's wrong with people so I can feel like everything right, but oh no. It's a sad bunch. So only only that Jamaica suffer bad. Politicians are beaten up bad from all sides. Them beaten up go, them beaten up come. I don't know why I run away foreign. I totally understand. But who telling us that the key to America they are Obeah man yard? When you go on a Obeah man go make them rubbing up with all manner of evil. Only two dons, man. Only two dons. Now follow big win, boy. A foreign man want go. Remember me telling you how long past stir it up say if you are idiot at Jamaica are the same idiot you can go foreign. Yeah, brother, cause see him so a girl munchy but she apply for visa and go up on the people them farm and when she see sex, instead of she put the F for female, she go talk about whole heap of time and that she right on the farm. Really enough you don't you? Couldn't agree more. And even if you don't, them willing to help you go right through the farm. So call Louis Law now, call the number up on the screen. So me understanding up like me understanding the situation. By all means run away. But not tell Louis Law say me say for run away because they not support them something there. If you tell Louis Law say me say for run away, me go deny it. Say thanks vice back. Alright, do remember, say if you ship anything at all to the Caribbean, or you know, even within the US, you have to use Next Shipping. You might log on to www.shipwithnext.com. Believe me, let me tell you this. No, I know one of them shipping company, they were more deep in your barrel and them out of sardine. Your peanut butter, them safe. Remember, it's a hassle-free service. Once you ship with them, whatever you ship, comes straight to your door. Or the people them door. Well, if you're not on the door, them ship door too. So thanks, Vice Box. And for those who ask me about this whole, you know, Mali controversy and how we get Grammy, it come back down to, as I say, the same things what me say all the time. How for telling us that them twin the name Reggae and Dancehall for separate in order to fix the misunderstanding where I fuck up the credit to them forget individual. Now me first telling you that for years before I start here 1 and 2 people with the same pint now. Anyway, before me get tonight, I gotta ask you, like always, if you listen till me done talk, listen before you form our opinion. And the next thing, when I just listen to people I say, and just say about the same thing without check on the facts, it's a problem, you know. Can you hear one more of the thing that enough people I say, boy, yeah, what's the people, foreign artists, them like Michael Jackson, them on they are get no posthumous Grammy award on them thing, their foolishness. Whitney Houston, Ray Charles, Michael Jackson himself, to name a few, get posthumous Grammy award. And many other awards too. Posthumous, for those who don't know, mean something happen after death, like a award, etc. Recognition. And you say what you want to say, feel what you want to feel. But stop disrespect Bob Marley and all of this, it no fear. Because you not even observe and know. See, this is the first award Bob Marley actually, Grammy, Bob Marley actually are getting. You don't know that? I bet enough of you never know that. Bob Marley never business with none of them sitting here, no title, no this and you know business with nothing for Babylon. If you listen to the speech with how him view money, you will know. And one thing them man they strive to be, and a rasta, they say it stop. You think Bob did know so them out on him name in a corporation and him story in a commodity? The problem is when we talk about in a Planet Earth, go get it on Amazon or go JA Deals or Park Plaza or just go on www.jadeals.com. Go see what I mean when I say people mind just process reality too simple because they have too much information to deal with and therefore the truth about everything miss them because they not dissect, they not go into the details and nothing at all, and then they end up with a lie where them think that you have unrealistic expectation of everything. Then just hear Marley, and not even realize, say, pick me them, I get the whole of them, Grammy there. Yeah man, everything I just simply, whoosh, Bob, it can't handle the rest of detail. And we think we know truth. We don't. Because we're not on a time feed. And I see him way, so everybody, including the international community, mind, work and operate quick. So when they respect for Bob Marley now, who influence and popularize a movement named reggae, everything out of Jamaica becomes seen as reggae. Once a patois, reggae. And at this, so the whole of the mistake make. Because reggae was like a gospel. Rasta gospel. Because of Bob Marley. And dancehall was born out of a rebellion against the moral force, the moral movement. The people who want to do what them want to do, fuck who them want to fuck, live how them want to live. Dancehall was born out of that need to rebel. Nobody know to tell me what to do. And that's what dancehall come from. The secular people who do not want to follow any moral code. So this is why it is very important to separate the two categories because those twins are not the same. You don't get it now? Most Jamaicans no follow a moral code. Them never have. This is why them not like reggae. Most Jamaicans do not like reggae. Unknown to the international community. And because the outside world simply just think everything will come out of Jamaica's music is reggae. Why dancehall even go international? You know? You didn't know that? A reggae make dancehall bust globally, you know? And the assumptions are the same thing, you know. So Jamaican who up on the ground, who still there, the majority of them, as me say, love dancehall more than reggae. So when them compare now, and I go say, boy, them boy, they not a good album, them not a good music, nobody know them song, nobody know this or that, but them not think, should I say, them not know say, most of the international market now look on the same music where them a look on. Reggae muggle, round bob, will symbolize the origin of reggae. When them see him family, them see him. All of them never pull a string for win yet. They would have still get it. Enough. Believe it. Because the story of the button passing from father to son is easy for sell. Because the fans, aka the consumers, look upon the Marley family as an idyllic representation of a golden age where Bob did spearhead. And somehow them feel them can relive it through him family or any other good roots artist. So that's why it can't pass Bob. And even though dancehall artists win it few times, at a reggae machine or dancehall up against. So the category have to change. Cartel would have walked with him Grammy if them did have a different category, because the truth is it should have a different category. And the biggest problem is that, what? Just observe. Grammy them no rate for a long time. You know how long me notice from your youth, say, when Shabba them and them and Beanie them did win them Grammy, you don't see it. You don't see no walk up and place a mash up and standing ovation and then make them speech. On the TV, I run a one little back part, run a one little part where chef them they run a kitchen. And sit up so little sitting and take some picture and do some things. And this or that the day, sir. I mean, I don't know if it changed now. But at this or that something they there. First thing, when you make a powerful thing like reggae and dancehall and put it out in the world, you have to understand, say, them two art forms are at the mercy of how other people interpret them. Just like how in every conversation, where you are said to a man, and I must that in my ear now. Him have him own idea of what him a hearing. How them see with music is no different. They must judge it by the standard of how them see it. Through the lens of how them interpret it. We don't have control over that. So even if the reggae what them see and want push subpar compared to an authentic Jamaican, we love reggae, view it. What is sad is that we are dependent on them to tell we what our music is. We are look to them for some pat on the shoulder to make we feel good about our music, about our identity, our self. What's sad is that we don't have our own committees, at least not anymore. We reward our own music. No more Rockers Awards, no more Jammy Awards, and them thing there. And even when we did have it, there was this big uptown, downtown war for control how it is interpreted or viewed. We don't forget these things. And plus the added element of these same upper class people who control the government on both sides for decades, who never liked the culture where the music come from and put it under immense stress and fight against its existence. So I just a joke with stuff on all sides. Yeah man. We still program to see others as the best thing and ourselves as the worst thing. So no matter what we did do in the 90s with Jammy Award and the whole of them, that was nothing to the average Jamaican, at least. When one foreigner, especially white foreigner, say, wow, oh my God, we recognize you. Oh God. Because again, how we see ourselves. And the next thing, when you make a criticism and condemnation, you can't just say the Marley family. Because just like the whole of the family, it have dysfunctional aspects. This is somebody against this, is somebody, this a brother against that, the sister, this a cousin against that, the auntie, this a, and it could go on and on. So if we can't place who agree with who and who, power, we shouldn't just broad brush and say family. We face research who is doing what. And Ziggy, to be fair, you have to know, say if your wife, Orly Marley, dep on the Grammy committee, which is a fact, if it is a conflict of interest, that is like letting the fox in at the hen house. Them are going to name chicken them. So you cannot blame people if them feel so not name the whole like Grammy them, sir. You know, look, but I'm saying that with all respect. It just is what it is. True. Nothing against you or your family. Just truth. Because if the narrative out there, so no matter who nominated, that the Marley them are going to win, and it appears to be so. You work against your family more than you think. Because let us just say, for example now, it will become an issue now where your family have to start, so we have a good album, or one of your family member them have a good album, you may not submit it because this whole narrative will paint. Even if a man do an album with deserving, you might just not bother with that. Maybe no found way I criticize the Marley family. Would I even do the same thing if we in for them position? That's what I'm telling you every day. You know, you can say it and talk from a certain perspective, but go into the situation and they say, you know, he is. Bob Marley himself said best. I'm going to use poverty as an example. A man was poor and him humble, I have him as the humblest thing. And then get some money and then him switch. And I hear mine, I said, the brother change, but Bob Marley say, nobody not change it, don't go take money for you know who them. You know what I mean? In other words, them can't afford to be themselves. So you got to see the real version of them. Yeah, man, when it comes to the Mali, them everybody about nepotism, which is the act of granting an advantage, privilege, or position to relatives or friends in an occupation or field. Yeah, man, it's a very real thing. Where in a whole heap of case, the respect for your father, for example, is inherited by the people them, whether consciously or unconscious. People do it. It's a real thing. You respect the father, you just respect the people in the automatic. Yeah, man, and that give these children automatic advantage all the time. But nepotism have a downside too. What is the downside about it? It is when you cannot escape the powerful influence of a father or a mother then. Influence. A popular father or mother. And indeed, you have talent yourself. And people just automatically assume, say just because a person there, father, that you don't have nothing within you for express. So they want to tell me, say, Damien Marley, Junior Gang, not tougher than 90% of them boy. You want them to Steven them in them own right. Not seriously full of talent, brothers. And that's what I tell me. Look, we get real. You think so the same system we crucify all the babs, or I should I say Christ of this world, or keep them name alive out of love for them? No, it all go like how it always go. Kill and clean up. Get rid of them and change them story and sell back, feed them version of it. They make a template reggae and mass produce it. The one where only promote the peace and love bab and not the revolutionary where they burn them system. Like them same one. Kill the true story and a profit half I lie. And I same thing at Jamaica. Real Rasta and by extension reggae gone forward on that ground. Yeah man, where I see I know what me call Actafari, so man where I play the corporate game. Ras Denzel and Ras Idris Elba. Ras Chestnut. Yeah man. It became more theater than anything else. So it's full of people who just make it work because it sell. So the heart gone from it. Become more about the money than the music.
Are you a person under 30 with a bachelor's degree, with at least 3 years of work experience, who needs to migrate to Canada in pursuit of better opportunities, but are totally ignorant of the other ways of getting permanent residency, outside of, marrying your cousin or paying that ugly person that makes your skin crawl to kiss you in the wedding pics to make it appear real? Well, not to worry. Renaissance Immigration will save you from committing migration suicide. Call now at 437-703-1147 or 1148. The consultation is totally free. Or visit us in person at 30 Via Renzo Drive, Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada, postal code L1Z0B3. Or online at www.renaissanceimmigration.ca. Is this the part where you think, this sounds too good to be true, so it's most likely a scam? If so, then Google the words LCCR, find a representative, and click the membership list. Then type in Renaissance Immigration in the field presented. We are so confident in our services, by the time we're through, you may be the one trying to kidnap us. We're so good at what we do, I think we should be worried.
So you have a developing story where the dancehall entertainer Kiprich is now a personal interest because according to police he might incite violence. So all the people is of the view say him constitutional right is being breached and no law, no gosso, and which me not wrong enough to think no law, no gosso. Because laws, not just that one here, but laws in Jamaica overall, them seem to vary sometimes. It should work when it comes to certain things. It's selective. So I'm not wrong enough with things. Nothing goes. However, you always research for yourself before you talk and fight with a passion. Aggressively, if you say this what me assume, and I know so me assume, it's real. And you can't tell me nothing. You don't have to stop that. You don't have to practice for research for yourself. So me will clear up or attempt to clear up some misconceptions with what I want to so right now with Kiprich. According to legal practitioners, when me consult we have freedom of speech, but freedom of speech is not an absolute right. Because you have laws will limit freedom of speech when it's necessary. Like defamation laws will protect people from what other people might say about them and destroy them reputation. The law when them saying breach fall under the Offences Against the Person Act, Section A. That section they say the following. A person shall not produce, record, sell, import, perform, in public, circulate or play a recording of an audiovisual or audiovisual communication that promotes the killing of or other serious act of violence against any other person or category or group of persons, or B, seeks to promote, encourage, or facilitate the criminal activity of a criminal organization. Well, pause if you must and read it. But there it is. And for the people who say, boy, Bob shot the sheriff and a million other artists, sing a bag of thing to Dan and all kind of thing. That's true. You know, but Jamaica laws, if you don't observe, have always been kind of selective. You know, it work when them feel to make it work. Because up to now, the Bugari land are there and we don't see it strictly enforced either. I mean, I believe them are going to win Kiprich because I don't see how them all prove same incite violence. Because the last time, we checked the definition of inciting something. To incite mean, you know, to cause, to act, to cause someone to act. Keep that meaning there in mind. Up to now, I'm going to see a clip I float around on social media with the song I play on a console. When I see a crowd. Show me a video with the actual 9-night with a crowd I react to the song. In order to incite violence, you have to have a crowd. I assume so you have to have a crowd where you carry out the violence, where you incite. And as me always say and believe, you know, a freedom of speech until a short fire in a crowded theater. But me not see crowd, nor the theater in other case. Yeah. And me can't wrong as me say, if anybody have footage of the actual 9-night, and you know, me not say it no daily, but me not find it. So any information I want to have relating to this, I mean I like talk when me not know. You know, send it to me. You don't know the hotline number, see it up on the screen. Yeah man, me not like talk when me not know. So the next best thing what me did do is reach out to Kiprich himself for get into the details and check out the side there. What me go play now is from Kiprich. The man himself, so listen what I deal with.
Yeah, this is Kiprich. Big up yourself, Curly. Big up the whole Purple Nation to same way. Yeah, we're going to have a live discussion about the situation when it is all through, you know. But based on the advice I got from my attorney, I can't say much on it right now. And for all of my fans out there, the fans them who know that, yeah, what them hearing, that's not Kiprich. You're so right. I just want to big them up because there is a lot of thing that people don't understand about dubplate industry, you know. And I mean, I don't expect like the fans out there to really understand how it operates. So we're definitely going to talk about all these things. Yeah, give thanks.
All right, so I'm gonna just build and wait for a time there, you know, and I interview there if you get to the next side of things. At that meeting.
Early locks the voice box, tell me what you